Hi, I'm early, but I'm early just because I want to make sure the eye tracker works. There it is. Alright, perfect. Now what do I do? Start recording in your second OBS. And then, I don't know, you're probably fine. I started Fightbot for once in my life. That camp is about to be off RI. If I hurry, I might be able to make it. There's no shot I get to this camp, man. Darth is gonna take it. Now where do I go for my participation? You're off cooldown? Also, Ruthless was here. He wants to go blue map. Alright, fine. I didn't... blue is queued. Blue's queued. Green is also queued if you want to try and come to green. I was on green, yeah. Hey, we've got like half the squad on green right now. I was really hoping to test Saris tonight, but neither of my Necros have it unlocked, so that's not great. So I wish that they had read Discord pings. They appear to have not read Discord pings. Ring's not up. This is our opportunity. This is our moment. Yeah, you're split like half and half. We could always just go to red and then, like, you know, fight in Gary for an hour again. I don't think I'm taking that. I do have Saris on right now, right? No, I have fireworks on. Well, because this is my Reaper. Yeah, that's what I want to find out with Saris. There's a bunch of people just at spawn. I should probably be there. Small SOS group at Catawal. Did you say Q for green map? Oh wait, I'm on green. Never mind. I think it's Q for blue. We're fine, actually. Grab my nodes before we really get involved here. Small SOS group at Catawal Hills. Food and banners, where? I want food and banners. Not... Oh, yeah, here. Yo. Yum. Maybe? What do you do? It's okay. It's not great. We're going to Gary, and then we're going to Hills. It's not a good thesis, though. It's calculated strength, not masterful strength. It's horrendous. Here's our commander. Don't worry, Ruthless. You have me and Plagues on tag. You're unstoppable. Give me Greatsword Scourge. Give me Cirrus. Give me... We are Scourge. Perfect. Enemy group inside. They're moving to the portal. They're dropping out behind. They're gone. Well, there's OJ's inside, so there's a second group in there somewhere. So rude. Missed north. Missed close north. I'd mark them. I don't have LT though.
Knowledge is power.
Why am I running trail? Give me that Saris. Oh, baby! And then pull into us. I got one. I got two. I can't get to those, so put me into Axe just so I can focus. There's so many downs in front. Give me a little barrier. Give me a little corrupt. Give me a little more corrupt. Give me a pull. They repaired themselves inside. They repaired themselves inside. Wells, bottom of stairs. Blue's gonna be behind us like right now, so we gotta go. Then we're gonna grave dig this. No, we almost had him. That was close. It was close. Alright, I need to not have trail. I trust my support. I would much rather have the protection. Enemy players 85, that's it? Pathetic. Where's Julie? Julie is in map, okay. Zig plays high, but he's good at the game. Lynx plays high, and she's good at the game. Mind-altering substances aren't an excuse. Capture a rune or shrine objective in World vs. World. We're doing it. Alright, you're gone. You are Serpent Siphon instead. Is there anything else busted here? Like, what are my weapon sigils right now? Bloodlust energy, that's fine. Hydromancy energy, that's not fine. Hang on, that should not be energy. That should not be hydromancy. You should be impact probably.
Now this is a
That's good
fight.
enough. Alright. Dots, northeast. Yeah, but we've got noted sidecar BB. Oh, yeah, you're right. They're doing ghosts. I wish I was over there. What is this? Oh, it's Raw.
Health increasing.
Let's give me a bunch of shades here. And then they're going to push back in, surely. And then we'll Saris when they do it. Oh, the push! That's not where my commander is, though. I should go to my commander. Whatever. Who's, like, really keeping score anyway? Give me this. Dude, they reacted like 4 seconds after we drawed wells. They pushed up the stairs right into my breach. Uh-huh. That was pretty good. BB's kind of rough. Is there a better group that would sidecar us? No, lol. Also, we're queued out of green, blue. Yeah, you've got wells up. We just drop here. We need banners here to protect. Pulling around corner. They're veiling. Let's give us protection as we move through. I've got time for all 3 shades here. Dodge 1, give me wells here, and then breach. It's a scary breach. Can't get to those downs that we have. Tempest isn't a great target. DI doesn't really... Well, okay, so it's either DI doesn't really feel like they're punishing me that hard for super aggressive positioning and skill usage, or my support is playing out of their mind right now. One of those two things is true. Because I'm just living forever.
Restore. Cleanse. Release.
They are 41. We are 22. Approaching 24. That's not great. We really need to be like probably 30 to 35 to fight that. But I don't know where we find another 10-man. Like, where's Bomb right now? Tyrion. So I'm gonna float a crazy idea. Tyrion's on red map, and we could see if blue wants to follow us there, and then we'd have a sidecar we could fight with. If you're interested. Well, we can either, like, try to fight DI with Bucket, or we can try to pull a fight on red. You tell me what kind of fun you want to have tonight. thought you studied him. I thought you knew.
Health increasing.
Mm-hmm. So that sounds like a vote for going to red. There's 2 people inside. You know it's going to be bucket fighting DI in the middle of runes. Like, why you even gotta ask? They're gone already? It's definitely bucket fighting DI. Mist is a red lake. I have to break a defiance bar for my daily. So we gotta take this tower first.
Invigorating.
Alright, we're taking this tower, we're going to red. Alright, son of a... Just have bomb come here then. It's gonna be fake.
Infuriating.
I asked Tyrion if he wants to come here.
Invigorating.
Tyrion got on, that's why. Tyrion is 7. That's good enough. We'll make it work.
Tall.
5 seconds. I need to break this Defiance bar. So we go like a yunk. And then like a yup. And then we fear. Tyrion says he is here and forming up. So I think we can just ride it out here. I broke a Defiance bar. It is, but I don't think there's like another option. We can't go to red. It's just gonna queue out if Tyrion and I try to go there. I don't know. Do you want to try it? Because if we queue red out, we're gonna be in the same problem. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to go to blue. Hello. Hello, SOS.
Next 6 feet tall.
Alright, our entire map is here. We have a complete squad. Bomb has 7. As soon as we find where Tyrion is, we'll be good to go. That should be Tyrion. It's not Tyrion. Tyrion has 7. No. He has 7. He wouldn't lie to me. He whispered me to tell me how many he has. What's his incentive? Red's on Cataspot Hills. The instant turn. Thank you, Commander. Where is Bomba? There's one. There's Tyrion. Alright, so Tyrion's behind. He does only have like 5. You just need to get red to push out of Lord's Room somehow. Do not S-key that. Oh, he's going all the way off. Alright, we out. Later. They're going across bridge to red. I will res the stranger. So here's the part of the plan where blue kills red.
Invigorating.
This is the arrangement we wanted. Now we just kill blue. Because they have no cooldowns.
Infuriating.
They're all the way in the back. They're dropping into Lord's Room. We're holding big skills. We need to dodge that. We need to roll protection. They're going to try and cleave on top of us, so just give me a breach, give me Nightfall. Roll a bunch of CC. I can't afford to do that. I need to leave. We tried. An attempt was made. Wow, nice job, Julie. Holy cow.
Choice. Freedom. Liberation.
Yeah, it's down to 14 now.
Next.
Reapers, remember to be running the reward track for Soto right now, and as soon as you get the Eye of Xeris relic, swap to Scourge and use it. You can, but it's probably not going to be that great unless you're having issues surviving on Reaper, which, based on Arc, I don't think you're having issues on Reaper right now.
6 feet tall.
You can if you want, but you look like you're doing fine on Reaper. Okay. I literally told her that she did great. I don't know why you're coming in here with this. Some days I like this guild less than I normally like this guild. I'm not going to use the D word. I'm not going to say that I D-like the guild, but I'm going to say that some nights are better. It's a real problem. I also got yelled at in my DMs when I was doing VOD review of Commanding last Friday with Ruthless. He's like, I can't believe you're not yelling at people for dying in the tail all the time. I just don't know how. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I'm sorry, Liffy. It won't happen again. I didn't mean to do it. I'll be meaner. I'm sorry. Yeah, it counts for your daily if you're doing the split between PvE and World v World. Now, if only I could do a Cryptus Bounty event in World vs. World. I would love to be able to do Rift events in World vs. World when there's nothing else to do. Are you kidding me? Imagine... Okay, look, hear me out, right? You enable rifts in world versus world, but anytime you open a rift, it marks on the minimap for every team, so that you can see that there's a rift open and go there for content. Where do I want to pull? I don't know, so I'm just going to wait. I need protection here. What's a bad grav? Oh, it's a really bad grav. Yep. That was a really bad grav. That was unfortunate. I just stood there a little too long. Also, never used breach. There we go. Put it on cooldown. Lit.
Choice. Freedom. Liberation. Come here. Now, this is a find. Accelerate.
I don't know where my commander's going right now. He's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Okay, Grim is here. Alright. Where's Roll? Grim is not following currently, just FYI. Oh, now he is. Never mind. Alright, Grim. Let's get some stuff going on.
Exhilarating.
Sounds like our guild.
Come here.
6 feet tall.
Let's go. Finally. After spending the whole week looking for this fight. Oh my god, I don't have initial stab. What a sad story. I still don't have stab? I'm gonna have to have a conversation with my guard very shortly. Pulling into their downstack, pulling into their downstack. Nice conversion. This needs to be breach. He's gonna push through it. Nice timing. Nightfall on these downs in the tail. More downs. Need to roll more barrier here. You need to go. Yep. Get that out of here. 5 seconds wells. There we go. We are probably substantially larger than DI now, it feels like.
I'm nigh invincible.
Let me find out how my firebrand is. Because, like, if he's got stuff going on, that's fine. But if he's got stuff going on, I need to switch out Serpent Siphon. Like, I can't afford to run... I can't afford to run Serpent Siphon. I need to run Trail. Alright, we showed 51 on that fight, so we are 25. Grim must be 26.
Infuriating. 6 feet tall.
Alright, I'm out of my DMs. I'm back to gaming. Portal? That's Haruka's. No, that's not Haruka's portal. Whose portal is this? How? Alright, blue's here.
Vitality
Give me a little initial barrier. I think they might push over here.
I'm nigh invincible. Can't stop me.
They're just gonna kite this off. Dodge back one, get safe, and we're really looking for an opportunity to breach. Breaching top of stairs. Nightfall here. Holy cow, it's hot. I need to live, please. Good banner. Thank God they pulled off. And then I want Shroud to go here. I want Serpent Siphon to go here. I'd like to just Gravedigger on these downs now. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, that was extraordinarily hot. He dashed into this corner. My health just evaporated.
We got
Respite. Recover. Return.
Just kidding. Oh my god. What was that hit?
Invigorating.
Yeah, I got hit for 41k using Call to Arms. That's pretty good.
Victory is mine.
I'm 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I whispered Yumi before we started tonight. And I was like, hey, if we're gonna fight CO, I should not be Ruthless's guard. I'm glad you agree. By having Yumi tell me about it later. That's how I'll learn. By having Yumi tell me about it later. Bonk. We're looking at bridge here for when they come back. Unless they're doing a mind reset. Let's see who this is. Let's find out who that is. Red is responding to this? No shot. No shot. Red comes to this. UW Ice and Love? So it's not the blue group. They have a second group here. That's party chat. That's not whispers. We're working out the stab issue. The stab issue was, yeah, it was late. Sorry about that. I fat-fingered stab. So I don't have to swap it off, but now we're having a broader discussion on, like, you know, when you want to deploy stab. Which is not me, fortunately. I have Lithia in my party tonight, which is great, because she can talk to Firebrands about when they want to use their stuff, and I can just vibe and do damage. There's a defense event in front. No, he's leaving! So many people chasing a defense event. Okay. Okay. We're slowly working our way back over here. And then who's this? That's going to be probably CO and DI fighting Red. That's going to be Red pulling off around the corner. Excuse me? Yum yum nodes. Yeah, I need the camp defenses for the achievement. If you could get them to fight in here all night. I don't know where blue is. Who knows where blue is? That's just a guy. Nice veil. Pulling around the corner. Got two. I need to dodge this. I had no shades down for that. That's unlucky. That one's my fault. I'm off tag for that. I'm not target capping with my commander. Breaching here. Got downs here. I want these downs. I want these. And then give me a pull in the choke. Nightfall, far side of choke. No good. Anyone who tries to move through it. I've defeated a W key trader. I'll clip it. I've been slacking on trying to make one clip out of every stream I do, so I'll just make that one the clip for tonight. It's 5 second Twitch clip, very optimized. Alright, this cannon needs to go, this oil needs to go. Well, first it used to be EA, then it used to be Apex. Pulling this TFA Mesmer on left side. 3, 2, 1. Pulling. Nah, it went into the wall. Okay. Get back over here. Oh, where did you go? Oh, nice spectral walk. Get back here. Nice block. I wonder if I can hit that kata. I'm gonna try and pull on this kata. I think I can get close enough. Oh, it's so close, though. Honestly, it's like 150, and I'm in. No, that's a 1500 pull, I think. I'll try it again in 10 seconds. Can I, like, get up on this wall to get even more distance? No, alright. Alright, I'm gonna try it from here. Pulling in 2, 1, pulling. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not a 2K, it's like a 1500. I'm upset. I'm upset that he knew where to build that door treb, or that door kata. Oh, shit. He's only 786 away. The nodes are 1261 away. No, the nodes are 1261 away from this spot right here in the ram. In the ram. Son of a... That's a hot tip, though. I did not know that you could hover over an objective to find range. Yo, that's actually kind of sick. It's grim. Does Grim know that he can just, like, show tag instead of whispering you what he's doing every 2 minutes? That makes sense. Lord is 40 now? Let him know Lord's 40. Scratch that, Lord's 30 now? You want me to do this in map chat? Because I'd be happy to do this in map chat. I'm giving him the scout calls, don't worry. What's up, Anthony? You gonna ask if you can come and play tonight? Because I got bad news for you. You're not. Although I think you said you're off for like the next 2 weeks because you've got stuff going on, which is fine because like you don't get to play the game on weeknights with how big IOJ is. Just colossal server. Interesting. Someone doing scrims? Red and blue fighting in Lord? Or fighting in Rune? This is Rune is adjacent. Yeah, no worries. I would like to be streaming a little more, but I've also got a bunch of stuff that I've got in the air right now. It is what it is, you know. You know Grim wanted CO alone. He's like, I can take this. He did. We've told him that. But he's not showing tag because he still has people in queue. Yum, 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 yum. Give me stacks? I'm full on stacks. Never mind, I don't need stacks. Alright, hello? Don't get pulled here. They're just gonna pull off the bridge. I'm gonna hold most of my stuff here. I've got this last DC gamer. Please, I want to grave dig again. Dodge 1, dodge 2. Pulling into our bomb. I'm down on tag. I'm breaching, I'm down, I'm breaching. I'm down. I'm full dead. Holy cow, it's hot. Grim's almost here? He's almost here. Just hold out. Just hold on. He's almost here. Okay, Grim's here. He's ready. Yeah, they've got it. We baited all their cooldowns. So they've got it. They've got it for sure now, dude. Dude, watch. Grim is gonna win this weapon. Win this fight. Grim's gonna win this fight. Stop being so negative. Any day now I'm going to get the stacks on my stacking weapon that I was promised. Any day. I'm so ready to get them. I feel like we did not kill a lot. I feel like we didn't kill any. We killed, like, a green who was near that fight. Overlord bannered 4? I don't know about that. Well, we're also big. We're showing... I think Grim said we're showing, like, 58? So... like, we're pretty big as well. It's been so hard to try and coordinate even fights in this matchup, just because of how we can't go to, like, any map ever. And our sidecars have been really, really inconsistent. So, it, like, at this point, it kind of is what it is. CO 40? CO's 42. I've been talking with Raul. He's got 42 in squad. And then whatever the rest of that 53 is either like a 10-man sidecar or it's just greens. Like, if you don't count the greens, we're in pretty good shape. I need to leave. I wish I hadn't wasted both dodges there, but it is what it is at this point. Give me a little yoinkies in front. Wells here. I'm gonna go wide around this. Nightfall on you. I need protection up for this, and then I want to breach on this. They're pulling off. I don't like it. I'm gonna wait for them to push back in. Like, I would love to... Breaching. It's as good as it's gonna get, unfortunately. Just give me this conversion. We've got more downs in there. Just give me like a little CC, give me a little strips. Give me some more strips, and then we weapon swap. We pull into our bomb, and then we nightfall. You have wells up, Ruthless. You have wells. Wells. It's pretty ambitious wells, but I think we'll be able to hit some stuff with it. Hardstock tag? Oh no, you die. You're supposed to be on, SBI, my friend. You are lost. It's rough, Anthe. Like, they run 40 pretty consistently, which would be fine because K&T runs close to 30 and Bomb runs close to 10. But it's so hard to get Bomb on the same map as us with the way this matchup is. Like, by the time we get on at 9, like, half the maps are queued already. And we can't always get them to fit in where we need them to go, and then sometimes Bomb is just really small. It's tough to get the numbers to line up. Like this is about as it's gonna get, about as good as it's gonna get. They're gonna be like high 50s. We're gonna be high 50s, and it just kind of, it's the way it goes. People won't swap. I mean, there's so many guilds. Like there's not really anywhere to swap to. We could ask Grim to swap, but literally, where's he gonna go? He's gonna go to like Red, and Red is probably really close to Q because Bucket's there. If you have more than 20 people in your guild, it's really hard for you to swap in this matchup. In this link, hell. IOJ is almost certainly going to be a host. Next relinks, that's my guess. I think they're big enough to go all the way to host at this point. What's up, Break? How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Yeah, no one wants to go to Red except Bucket. Exactly. It's the perennial problem in this matchup, is that EBG's perma-queued, the Alpine BLs are usually queued, and then Red is just like the detritus map that nobody actually wants to go to. And Aurinia's showing up. What's up, Aurinia? We're just gonna range on this. Just get a bit of stab stripped up there. I want them to push into this. Please push into this. Yeah, they're going to. Perfect. By the time our Spectral Shroud goes off, that'll be great. Give me Nightfall on these downs, give me Breach on these downs. I just need to live here. I need Barrier. I need all the Barrier. I need Corrupt. That should be fine. I need, like, any cooldowns. I don't have anything left. I have literal no skills. We're just autoing at this point. It's nothing but autos. Give me pulls in here. Oh, please, pull! Immunes? Alright, fine. I did my best. I have no regrets. Nice fight. You could definitely see where Scourge has lost. I hear it, by the way. I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but there was like a fight going on or whatever. Let me catch up on chat. Thank you for the raid, Elrenia. Hope everything's going well. Thanks for the follow, Mouse. Thanks for the follow, Elrenia. Were you running with Azure tonight? Because you guys are on Kining, right? I know that he's been doing like daily tags for Heartstuck, which is nice to see. And then what chats did I miss? I gotta catch up on chats. Raid spam. Yep. Raid. Baron says raid. Welcome, welcome, Baron. Welcome, Half-Baked Bat. Raid hype. Very hyped. It's just inconvenient timing in the middle of a fight with CO. Some FTL join CO and SF. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not losing sleep over the numbers. If you're 50 plus and the enemy group is 50 plus, you can no longer use numbers to justify winning or losing. Like, figure it out when you're that big. Numbers should not matter that much. When you're like 20, 30, you can lose sleep over that kind of stuff, but our group is so big and CO's group is so big, or DI, you know, whoever it is, the fights are what they are right now. FTL didn't... Wait, FTL? I don't know about FTL. FTL is also still on Kining, aren't they? I need range on this? That's too far for Shades. We're chilling. Take this Veil. That's a Veil. Dodge back one. There's the Veil. Give me Barrier for my friends. Wells on this. I'd like to Nightfall here. I'd like to pull into you, and then I'd like to get my Shades down, and I'd like to roll my Elite. I'd like to Elite here. They're pushing in. That seems like a fine spot for a breach, and then... Oh no, that's not where my tag is. Get me back to tag. And then give me some corrupts, and then dodge. Give me some more corrupts. A Chrono's not a great target for Spinal, but it's still doing something. I'd really like Nightfall to be up right now. It is? Holy cow. Give me pulls. Good blocks, good Aegis. You have Wells up, Ruthless. Wells up, Wells up. Wells on our feet, Wells on our feet, Wells on our feet. I just need to roll every corrupt in the universe right now. Spike a Firebrand? Why not? No, he's too strong. And then we just roll autos. All our shit's on cooldown. Give me more Barrier. Give me more corrupts. We're gonna have a decent spike in about 5 seconds. I'm gonna try and wait for that. And it's going to look a little something like this, and then like this, and then like this, and this, and one of these. You have wells up, Ruthless. Wells up. Wells on your feet. Breaching on you. Interrupted. Just give me barrier. Breach here. That's a good breach, but this is their spawn. We're losing momentum. Like, we're not killing them fast enough to compensate for them coming back from spawn. So I don't have high hopes for how this fight is going to go, but we do be pressing buttons for sure. Give me one more Gravedigger? Alright, fair enough. You were running tagged? Okay. It's nice to see you tagging a bit more regularly. I was catching up on Indo's Commander Camp archives. And I got to your episode, and it was nice hearing you talk about doing your commanding stuff. FTL did not transfer. Yeah, they're on Kining. Some players don't like Stoic. I like Stoic. I think he's a fine guy. This is all just catching up on chat, by the way. So pardon me while I just read chat. Yeah, they didn't transfer it. You're fine. Running with Hell. I can confirm that running with Hell is A-okay. I think Anthe should definitely tag up. I also really like Heather. So when we were linked to Kining and Hell and Stoich went on like his 6-week vacation, I had a couple times where I invited Heather to our raid, and I think I swung by FTL once or twice. It was nice. It was a good conversation that we had about doing commanding stuff.
Now this is a fun.
Break, I also saw that you picked up Scourge. I hope you're taking I don't want to say I hope you're taking notes. I hope you find this productive. Because I play a lot of Scourge. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about it. This has been my main class for about 5 years. He says need more commanders. Easy fights make sloppy players, definitely. Watch my how to command videos. You're very kind. Arini has gone to bed. She's not even here to hear all of these compliments anymore. It is what it is.
Recover. Return.
Yeah, I'm running Cirrus. I would like all of the Necros to run Cirrus, but they don't all have it unlocked right now, unfortunately. I don't think I have Nightmare on me currently. Oh, okay. I'll just go buy it then, because I don't have any boxes on me. Let's see. Hold on. You're here still? Okay, perfect. You got all the compliments. I now allow you to go to bed. You are released now. Yeah, that's one of the things that actually really impressed me with Stoich, is that his calls are really good. Like, he's really, really good at communicating what he wants to do. Nightmare is the relic I need? Relic of the Nightmare. What do you do? Fear and Poison? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, have a good one. Appreciate the raid. I'll catch you out another time. Alright, we're going to try Nightmare at the request of Zik. He says there's something to it, and other Scourges don't have it right now, so... I didn't pick it up. Hang on, let me take me back to the Black Lion market. You actually do have to take your item from the guy. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Show me Nightmare. Yes. I feel like Saris is not that bad. I still don't think it's good. But it's not as bad as I thought it was. Yeah, I mean, Stoich is definitely going to be better at getting people to do that than most commanders, because I think most commanders aren't actually that good at communicating what they actually want to do. But you can accomplish some very impressive things when you are comped, when you are in comms, and when you're following a commander that knows what they're doing. You can win some very, very heavily outnumbered fights if you're on point. Am I support? This is pure damage. I will show you this build. I am running this currently. We're Spite 1, 2, 3. We're Curses 2, 2, 3. Although I'm not, like, totally married to this. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think that's... I should be this. That's not the right build. I've been on the wrong build this whole time. This is what I should be running. So we're Spite 1, 2, 3. We get a recharge reduction on our axe skills because our axe 3 is good strips. We get better power out of might, it's fine, it's whatever. We get Spiteful Spirit when we pop into Shroud, which is just more corrupts. Soul Reaping is pretty much only for damage and life force. We're not really getting a ton of like fancy synergies here with corrupts, it's just to augment our damage profile. And then in Scourge, we have a little bit of like passive might generation and removing conditions by giving barrier. We have an upgraded elite skill. That's not where my commander is. Please don't lance me. We have an upgraded Shroud skill that does additional corrupts and also pulses protection and aegis to our allies. And then we apply barrier to allies with Manifest Sandshade, as well as give alacrity to people. Owned. Anyway, I gotta go fight now. Hang on a second. I'm not gonna be that mad about not having stab here. I'm just gonna skirt around the left side of this, the right side of this bomb, and then I'm gonna dodge because I'm scared. But they should pull off this, so we should be fine here. And then I'm gonna pull into them, and on this push, I'm gonna give barrier again. I'm gonna breach here. This should be pretty good breach. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Get me into axe. I have no stab anymore. I don't think I can be that mad at my firebrand for not having stab at that point. Oh no. Well, it is what it is. Goodbye. I'll be dying now. I'll be deleted. I mean, that whole fight was scuffed because I was busy buying a new relic. So, like, what are you gonna do? So if you were going to run Spite and Curses, which, like, it's not wrong, I would do this, but then I would not run Greatsword. Because the only reason that you would ever want to run Curses now is basically to get Scepter 3. And Scepter 3 is still fine. Like, it's been nerfed a couple times, but an AoE Boon Corrupt is still really good. And as long as you have any kind of alacrity in your party, even like your own personal alacrity off of Desert Empowerment, you can still usually cast this twice inside one weapon swap. So your weapon rotation on Scourge is, you know, let's say you start in Scepter, you use Scepter 3, weapon swap, Axe 3. You wait 10 seconds, because that's how long your weapon swap cooldown is, and then you Axe 3 before you leave, swap Scepter 3, and then you wait until Scepter 3 comes back up, and then you Scepter 3 swap Axe 3, so on and so forth. That's how you kind of maximize the number of corrupts that you generate, because you're always putting out this constant boon corrupt pressure. But at least personally, I don't think that Scepter is as good as Greatsword, now that Weapon Master training exists, which means I'd rather run Greatsword, and then I'd rather run Soul Reaping for extra damage, because Curses doesn't do a lot for you if you're not running Scepter. Because, like, what would you take instead? I guess you'd take, like, Lesser Enfeeble, which is not great. You would never take Parasitic Contagion. Just rely on your Tempest to actually generate those heals for you. And then you... what, Scepter? Scepter. Scepter, Scepter, Scepter. Like, none of the rest of the stuff in this weapon kit is, or trait line is really that great. You take it for Devouring Darkness, and if you're not running Scepter, then you don't really want Devouring Darkness at all. In my opinion. Also, if you're just learning Scourge, do not do this. You should do this instead of Serpent Siphon, because running Scourge without a stun break is a nightmare. I'll do it for a fight, just to, like, so you can see it, but... let's put some shades up there. He's calling Wells here, so I drop Wells? I don't know about that call. I don't love that spot. I would rather pull into you, because that pulls people into our Wells, and then we can get a couple conversions off of that. And that's why you run Greatsword. Oh, my second Well never cast. Alright, let's get that out of here. I gotta make sure I'm actually confirming those. It's a little laggy, so I am, I need to breach on that down. I need to My commander's going on a trip. Breaching, breaching, breaching. It's so hot. Please, rally me. Thank you. You have walls up, by the way. Walls up. I want those downs. Just give me shades here. And then pull into them. And then nightfall here. They're all in our damage. We convert all of them. Yep. That is why you play Greatsword. So you drop Wells, right? Wells strip. You also stick like a Shroud 2 on it. You try to stick Shroud 5 on it, but Shroud 5 is delayed, so it's not really going to do what you want it to. And then even if people dodge, they don't have stab and they don't have Aegis because, you know, they took a tick or two of all of your corrupts and they just get yanked right back into your damage and then they just die. It's so good. I really, really like access to Greatsword on Scourge. I think it's... I haven't played a lot of the other Weapon Master classes, but I think it's changed the way Scourge works in World vs. World more than any other class that got access to Weapon Master. It's way stronger now. I mean, Greatsword was so good that part of the reason you'd run Reaper at all was so you had Greatsword access. Melee's not your jam? I mean, you're in luck because for some groups, melee is not like a group's jam. I'm only playing Greatsword because our commander lives and breathes melee. If you're doing like, you know, mega cloud fights, Staff is going to be a lot better. Like a lot better. And I think it's good to have the flexibility and the comfort with the class to be able to make that call based on like what kind of stuff you're fighting in a given night. Like I don't know how hard Gyno enforces like guild comps or anything, but if they're a little lax about the kind of build you show up with, I would change Greatsword Staff like fight to fight based on who you're fighting against. Yeah, it's not that Staff is bad, it's just bad for our playstyle, because it's primarily a range-oriented weapon, and we are not a range-oriented group. So you should have all kinds of freedom to make that swap as you want. Pistol Focus Greatsword Scourge? I can see that for, like, roaming, I guess, but... I have a fear of projectile effects, unless you have a way to make them unblockable in World vs. World. It's part of the reason why Harbinger has like never really entered my lexicon for a class that might be good, because most of the stuff that you do... Hold on. What? Where are you going? Get down here. You're lucky. Part of the reason Harbinger can't really like make inroads into World vs. World is because over half your kit is projectiles, and if they get destroyed or even worse reflected, your class doesn't actually do anything. Like, your pistol doesn't do anything, your shroud doesn't do anything, your elixirs don't do anything. If Harbinger had a way to make its projectiles unblockable, I actually think it would be one of the better, if not the best, necrospecs available. Because your elixirs are so strong. They're really, really strong. But you either need to be incredibly good about where you cast them so that they always land, or you need to just, like, not play it at all. Because if you're not careful with reflect effects and projectile destruction effects, you can't do anything. Late Axe Dagger Harb? I could see that being fun. The problem is that I really like Harb's Shroud kit. Shroud 3 on Harbinger and Shroud 4 on Harbinger and Shroud 5 on Harbinger are extremely fun skills. But the rest of the profession is just not good enough. What is this? Let's just keep one eye on that. I don't know if they're gonna do anything about it. In fact, it looks like they might be porting. They might be porting. I think they are porting. Yeah, Shroud 5 is nasty, and the mobility that you get out of 3 and 4. Like, one of the big things that Necro doesn't do well is move. Your best movement skill before Harbinger existed was like... Give me that. Get in here. Your best movement skill before Harbinger existed was like Shroud 2 on Reaper, which is not that great. But 3 and 4 in your Harbinger Shroud are both better than Shroud 2 on Reaper for movement. You get to go anywhere you want. It used to be a great roamer. It's still a great roamer, we're just not talking about roaming. We're talking about group content primarily. Or at least I'm talking about group content primarily. Breaching on you. And then we pull, and then we nightfall, and then we leave. It's so hot. I can't be there. I can't be there at all. Didn't really capitalize off that breach, I don't think. Give me a little fear. Give me a swap. I can't do anything in Greatsword anymore. Give me both shades, and then roll my elite. Uh-oh. This is bad. I'm in a bad spot. You have Wells up, Ruthless. Wells are up. Wells available. I really want to be in Greatsword right now. Yeah, Wells circle. Pull on circle. Nightfall on circle. There's the down stack. More downs. Follow all of these through. Just Gravedigger on them. And now what do we have? Like, not a lot. We can do a little bit of this. I can do a little bit of this. I really want that stack. I really want that stack, but I'm not going to be able to get it. Really not going to be able to. Oh, he's going on Grim. Alright. We're over here. I should pay attention to my tag. Kill this Druid. Oh, all these downs. This is Gravedigger territory. Just give me one more. I can't stay any longer. Wells on Grim. I'd really like to pull into us here. I think I've missed most of my well ticks. So instead, let's go for Shroud. Roll some CC. I've got a Reaper down here. Let me convert that quick. Alright, that's gone. I think they're pulling all the way off. No, they're turning. Breaching on our feet, breaching on our feet. Are they going to walk into it? No. Alright, we're going to wait. Please, I just want to live. I want to live. I want to live. Please. Alright, I need pressure here. Just pull people into the wells. You gotta make them scared right now. There's a couple downs. We just have to make space there more than anything else. Give me all my Shroud on cooldown. Couple seconds, we have pull Nightfall ready. I think he's full disengaging. Yeah, I need to be careful about deploying this. 5 seconds wells. No, don't pull me. Don't you dare. Wells up. Alright, where are they going? So we're mostly reset here. Just give me like a little barrier. Wells here, pulls here, Nightfall here. Give them a little bit of space, and then when they try to push back in, that should detonate. I need to breach on these downs right now. That's a bad punt. We're eating so much cloud from the back as well. I see red back there. We just can't really do anything about it right now. Now we can do something about it. That's a lot of condies. I should give myself barrier here. Kill you. Alright, we go all the way off. We all the way off now. Yeah, Harbinger is still goated for roaming. Nothing's changed there. It's just not that good in a group context because groups run projectile destruction. And then Wells, pull, Nightfall? Yeah, Wells are up. Yeah, Wells, pull, Nightfall. The idea is that your Wells sit there and tick for like 5 seconds. And they're unblockable. So the Wells are the initial spike. The Wells are how you open a fight. That's the part that gets people scared. They're the thing that you have to dodge. So you drop your Wells, you catch people who aren't paying attention. They just down in the Wells because they didn't move. The people who are paying attention dodge off. But the people who are paying attention, once they've dodged off, have probably had Aegis stripped. If they spent a tick in a Well of Corruption, or if they were too close to an Axe 3, or if you get in with a Shroud 2, they're not going to have stability because hopefully you've ripped that boon. And that means they're vulnerable to the pull. So you hit them with the pull, they get pulled back into your Wells, which are still ticking. And then you drop the Nightfall on top of them just to double down on the corrupt so that people can't apply boons to them to get them safely out of that spot. That's my thinking, at least. If you wanted to, you could split those into 2 bombs. You could do, like, you know, Suffering Corruption, spike people who are in that down stack, and then later you could do Pull Nightfall if you're actively clicking on their group and seeing when they have stab or when they don't have stab. Breach is your 3rd bomb. You can also put Shroud in there anytime you want. But for a group that's as good as DI, and for a group that's as good at dodging as DI, I just kind of find that you have to double down on your spike in order to get any of them killed. They're going to be too good at dodging that initial bomb for you to just drop Well of Suffering, Well of Corruption, and generate downs. What's up, Ruby? It's been a while since I saw you around. How you doing? Alright, we have a brief moment to catch our breath here. These fights inside a red spawn, or in front of blue spawn, are really just like taking years off my life. Doing good mentally, preparing for school. Very good. I just forget when the start of the semester rolls around now that I'm not actually taking classes anymore. Get out here. You don't leave. Nice boons. Would be a shame if something spinal shivered do them. Good pull. I can work this. Swap. Wait. Currently working on an idolish outfit for one of your Splatoon characters. That sounds fun. With the goal of like going to a con or something like that, or just doing it for like fun maker activities? I need to be Axe here to convert this. Oh shit. Get out of the way. Give barrier to your friends. I'll go all the way in here. This camera angle is a mess. Give me pulls into them. Just get people caught in the tail here. The goal... Oh, there's so many downs. I gotta stand back here. He's not calling for it. I gotta put some damage on those. Otherwise, they're gonna try and push back to him and rally, and I can't have that. Oh, shit. Please, my stab. I have no one to blame but myself, but my stab, all the same. Alright, give me a Nightfall here, and then give me a pull into here. We just want them to get inside this breach. Pull missed. How about that? It's so hot here. I need to dodge. Alright, this we just need to sit on. We need to target cap this down stack. We cannot let them have that. I'm going to focus on doing strips rather than camping Gravedigger, because I'd really like to enable my friends to be able to do their damage. Like, I know I'm taking Soul Reaping, and I know that I'm ostensibly a damage class, but my role in the squad is not damage, it's strips. Which means that if I need to sacrifice my own damage in order to make sure my enemy does not have boons, so that the actual damage classes in the squad can do their job, I'll do it. Gravedigger's just for, like, when I gotta clean these guys up. You die as well. Nice fight, though. Very fun. It was very spiced there for a little while. What are you doing? Would you like to... Where did you go? I can't see you anymore. Where are you? There you are. Get out here. Oh, you're so lucky. You're very lucky that I don't know where to pull at that spot, or it would be over for you. You're like Dagger Chrono in World v World? I have not played Dagger Chrono at all. What does it do? Is it a main hand or an offhand? He thinks he's safe. He thinks he's safe, but this is the spot where pulls work from. Okay, actually he was safe. Good range control. I can't be mad. He knew the range. I'll try again, though. Never mind, wall's down. I will not try again. This is a little scary. I should probably be mounted here. I forgot that I had someone targeted. That's very sad. Is World vs. World worth coming back for? Tonight? No. Because you're not going to get in. In general... Silas, you know me. We have played together. I am not like the other guys. I enjoy World vs. World, and I don't complain about it at every opportunity. I think that starting over the summer with the 2 rounds of balance patches and the reward change, and then with the release of Secrets, World vs. World is actually in a really good place. I think that the game mode is a lot healthier right now, and has been for the last couple months, than it has been during most of the times that I've played it. That is my honest opinion. Any content? Nova, yes, but I've got bad news for you. You're gonna have to wait to get to it. We are heavily queued currently. Never like sword because you'll forever get about 2 stopping. Yeah, 2 stopping you is rough. It works well if you're going to play like melee chrono because you leap in and then you just mash your sword 2, you roll all of your shatters, and then you dodge out. But it is an annoying skill to work with. It's queued this much because this is where all the content is. We're fighting DI, who I've been told is not CO, but is definitely CO. And then there's also like a red group that's here. And I don't think there's anything else to do on any map. So this is where everyone's coming to have fun. Everybody trying to hump. It's unfortunate, because I think the fights would be more interesting if they were like 30v30 rather than 50v50, but I'm not going to complain about getting content, because we've been trying to set up some of these fights with CO for pretty much the entire week. And it's nice that they finally happened. Also, get this off my bar. Take me back to Serpent Siphon. I need those corrupts. Grim is leaving the tower. I need this yak. I need you. I'm told there's an enemy group here. Maybe it's that. Lady Pandora needs 2 more at the Titan Paw. And map chat? I don't know that that's going to happen, unfortunately. Tyrion, what are you doing? What is that portal? Just saw a random portal in the water. I'll second pull on this. We might... No, we're not going to be able to... Ooh, hold on. Hold everything. He's going to mist off of this, though. Yeah, he's gone. Alright, it sucks that I'm not in Greatsword for this push. I think they're just going to stop at the top of the stairs. I don't think they're committing all the way down. So roll protection here. Roll a ton of barrier from my friends here. They're going to counter bomb it. We're just going to wait here. We're going to pull this. We're going to nightfall this. We're going to dodge 1. I'd love to breach if it goes off. That's a lot of people not dodging. That's bad. Nightfall this. They're going to try and take that spot now. I'm pulling back down. Goodbye. Alright, commander's dead. We pull off this. I'm all the way down to the bottom of the staircase right now. I'm gonna disengage that completely. Come to the sentry. Why is my commander left the squad? Did you crash, or did you just leave the squad? Okay, thank God. Pull off more, pull off more, pull off more. Drop down this hill. Drop down this hill. We're gonna go collect our commander. You've got plenty of time. You come back to command? You're welcome to come back to command. Who the hell? Oh, that's Ruthless. Did you start a new squad? What? Oh, you joined it. I see. I understand. God, now I have to re-personal target my commander. So insensitive. Yeah, I mean, Grim was full dead before you died. I'll make this jump. Dude, this jump is so easy, please. Just do it, coward. You're gonna queue? I wish you the best of luck in this endeavor. I hope that you are able to make it in before the end of the night, because CO tags down in 4 minutes. I don't know when DI is going to be done. Maybe they'll run late because we've got better fights, but I might have bad news for you if you're going to attempt to get onto map. Can you take a shower, eat dinner? Okay, that's fair. Let's get our food back. How's our wrench doing? What that wrench doing? That wrench doing. Okay, no Q. I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to discourage you from playing your favorite video game. But, like, I want to encourage you to spend your time wisely tonight, and I don't think trying to get onto this map before the fighting is gone is a wise use of your time. No one from our squad is going to leave. No one from Grimm's squad is going to leave. So you need to wait for, like, 35 strangers to decide to leave this map? It's not going to happen. I hope we fight slightly farther away from their spawn, so that I can, like, catch my breath every once in a while. Maybe they'll come to our Gary. Alright, Grim is on P-break, so I think we've got like a 2-minute bio, wherein I'm going to go grab a bunch of nodes. I don't think I've gotten Dreadfall's nodes yet. Let's go see how those are doing. I hope that whatever content you guys have, in whatever matchup you're in, has been as fun as the stuff that we're doing tonight. Because this has been a really good night for people who've managed to make it onto map. My commander's going north camp. I don't know why. Gonna leave and lurk? Yeah, I'll see you around. I know that you've got, like, you know, permanent school and stuff in the same way that I do, but you're welcome to swing by a raid anytime you've got the free time. It'd be nice to catch up with you. Hope you guys are doing well back on your end. I've heard from multiple people, by the way, that Palia is quite fun, and I've seen you guys playing that a bit. I might have to check that out one of these days. It looks like it might be up my alley. I think it was someone in your Discord who was talking about that break, that they were playing Palia. Is this RI? No. Yes. If you break your line of sight, or if you, like, go out of range of your signet before it finishes, I do not believe it casts. Lithy would know better, though. I don't have anything targeted. I still don't have anything targeted. Give me this Lord. There we go. You missed T4? I don't actually know where we're going next week. How's the match history looking? We're going up next week. That's unfortunate. We're going to be back in T1. Val on Blue BL. Oh, the other thing I need to check is whether my equipment template got fucked up. No, okay, I'm still running Nightmare. Good. I want to make sure that I've got Nightmare showing up in a couple logs tonight so I can take a look at it later. Speaking of, if you were here yesterday, I can do this because, you know, we're on break for a little bit. If you were here yesterday, we were testing Relic of Ceres. And I was like, I don't think Ceres is that good. Ceres is kind of bad. I'm just running Ceres so that when I tell people that it's bad, I have a log that I can point at where I can be like, look, it's bad, and here's the log that shows it. I have a log from the 31-minute garrison fight that we had on Tuesday that is in chat, where Relic of Ceres did more damage than Ghastly Breach. I am slowly revising my opinions on Ceres. I don't think it's good, especially not to run alone, but I don't think it's that bad, and I also don't think you need as many people running it as I previously thought to make it actually good. Where did Grim go? Like, I don't even see him in Gary anymore. Is this Oblivion music? This is the in-game music. I don't get too fancy with it. Is the audio good on it? Is it hearable? Guild Wars actually has a very good soundtrack. I don't know if a lot of people play with sound on, but its map music is really, really good. It's not just like a one-trick pony with Fear Not This Night being a really good song. A lot of the ambient music is quite nice. Alright, we've located Grim. Yeah, strikingly similar. Also to Skyrim as well. A lot of the tracks sound very Skyrim-esque. I think I read somewhere that they actually have the same composer, but I could be completely wrong on that.
Health increasing.
Please, Commander, do not fight in the orchard. I don't want to fight in the orchard. We're fighting in the orchard. I don't want to do this. Yeah, so that would be my guess to why they're similar. It's because it was like the same guy.
Target identified.
I'm nigh invincible.
I really don't want to fight here. I really don't. We're gonna have to just play like this the whole time.
Cooling down.
Or just wait for the Commander Camp episode on Orchard Fight. It's gonna be don't ever fight here, and it's gonna be a 15-second video. This place is hell. Like, not only is the visibility horrendous, but also there's a whole bunch of terrain that you can't really navigate. There's just random cliffs all over the place.
Increasing.
You can't generate an advantage when you fight an orchard. Everyone involved loses. Alright, let's just be a little careful here. Just get a couple shades down there. We're going to lose one person here. Yeah, Merrick's overextended. Just create a little shade pressure there. It's a totally wasted Shroud 5, but it's fine. Wells on this, pulls into this. Got pets, mostly, it looks like. And a Tempest that misted. Alright, we're gonna push into this, so that's where I want my Serpent Siphon to go. Breach on us. I needed to dodge there instead of just kiting. I'm rusty. Oh, I need to go. Alright, here we just need to sack protection. We need to do everything we can to help people. Pull into this, and then Nightfall here. And then strip. More protection. Wells 2. 1. Wells up. Holding Wells. Ruthless hasn't called for it. You want Wells yet, Ruthless? I'm casting Wells. They're pushing through our Wells currently. There's one conversion. They're gonna pull off this. That's a Veil. I'm gonna Nightfall this, and then I'm gonna dodge. It's very scary. I just need the strips. I need the corrupts. Give it to me again. Breaching on your tag. Breaching here. Breaching. Oh my god, interrupted.
Back at you.
That's hot. It's very hot. I'm folded. That's unfortunate. We're rusty. We forgot how to play in the 5-minute AFK. I'm not playing in cinematic. Here, I'll do... No, I won't do first person. I can't do first person. I can get back to this, though. He's still going. This is the 4th Wells call we've had this fight. Oh, come on. Don't go. Don't. Wait like 5 seconds to go deep. What is this? Excuse me? Go home. Don't put me in combat. Okay, fine. You can put me in combat. I'm just gonna use my Wells to confirm this. Nightfall me here. Nice fight. Would have been nice to live a little longer, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Rawl either DC'd or logged. CO?
Accelerate.
Rawl? I don't know if he's driving tonight. Okay. Leafy's not even this matchup, you piece of shit. Oh, whatever. You guys are done? It's a good fight to end on if you guys are done. I'm glad we could finally get the numbers to mostly work. Little blobby, but it's okay. It's good fights. Felt even once we were, you know, both colossal. And now we gotta find something else to do. Trying to see if you're on an EBG. We probably can't get there, is the only problem. We're 25 right now, and EBG's already Q6. You're welcome to come to red or blue if you would like to fight us, but we will not be able to make it to EBG. Yeah, I don't blame you, Raul. I can understand that could be a little tilting. Me personally, I like do that stuff before I play and then I hold it until after I'm done, but at least we finally got the numbers to mostly make sense for once. It was really good fights tonight. I appreciate you guys staying for like an extra 7 minutes.
This is fun.
We're waypointing spawn. That's not spawn, that's garrison. Hold on. Now I'll go to spawn. Bully, did you even get onto map? Okay. Raul, if you're still around, Bully says he's sending you some bags for tonight, despite the fact that he didn't log on until like 10 p.m. and never made it onto map, so just keep an eye on your mail. He's trying to keep the animosity going. Should get Grim to send you some bags for taking such a long-ass AFK and breaking the momentum.
I'm up.
I can get that. Okay.
Accelerate.
Should probably repair this. Inventory's full? That's a problem. Do I have a TeamSpeak? I shouldn't. That would be rude to Bully. Bully's busy walking through why he talks shit to CO, and as much as I want to be able to stream that, I don't have a TS overlay and or a TS source, and I also feel like that would be an invasion of privacy. So here's what I'll do for you instead. If you are interested in hearing what Bully had to say about how he uses reverse psychology to build rivalries with Rawl, you should join the Discord, because I'll probably post a couple clips of it later. Shameless Discord plug. One of the most shameless Discord plugs I've ever done, but you do what you gotta do in this cutthroat world. Get this yak quick. TeamSpeak, Ruthless swears by the audio quality of TeamSpeak. He has more control over the volume of people, he has more control over when he can mute people who might have like an open mic, and he also just says that the quality is better. All arguments that I understand, although I do kind of wish that TeamSpeak had a soundboard feature the way that Discord does. Because we could get some really good clips into that soundboard if we had access to it. It's also nice as an effort check, because if people want to join your squad and you're like, sure, we use TeamSpeak, just go download this free program and install it. It takes you 2 minutes, and they're like, that's too hard. I can't do that. Then you know that like they probably weren't going to be much use in your squad anyway. It's toxic, but it's also kind of true. We're trying to figure out how we tell how much damage this relic is doing. And I don't have a good answer. What else generates bleed? Do I have anything that generates bleed? I have corrupts that might generate bleed. Kami, it's going to be easier to just tell you instead of try to type it. I don't think Scourge actually has any way to generate bleed if you're running Greatsword plus Axe Focus. So all of the bleed damage that shows up on Arc is either going to come from, like, one of the 2 Boon Corrupts I still have, or it's going to be the Relic. Oh, yeah, I don't know how we tell that. Yeah, I don't know. I think we just have to go by feeling on that one.
This is a find.
Just have to focus up because there's a group. I don't know where they are. Oh, here they are. Is this anyone?
I can't go on for long.
They're all in the tail. Pull them into the wells. Got a couple. Just put a shade on this. I'd like to fear them away if they go for the hand res. One more. Yeah, there's not a ton to do anymore, unfortunately. We'll see what else we can find. Like, we still got an hour to go. It's possible that Gyno might decide to form up here on another map that we could get to. That could be kind of fun. Punk also runs pretty big if we could find them. So we could try and track Punk down. We're trying to figure out if there's any way to tell from logs whether the poison that we apply from Relic of the Afflicted disrupts a res. And I don't think there is. Well, if you try to signet someone who's poisoned, it doesn't bring them back to max health. So, that's the motivation for running poison on it. Wait a minute. Okay. No, I thought it was percentage based. I'm pretty sure Signet's percentage based. It's percentage based and then modified by your healing power and other effects that you might have. If they get any closer, I could Greatsword. Yeah, like about that close. Good dodge. Are there Zerg alternatives for Necro? It really depends. I mean, Scourge and Reaper are really close. But what it primarily depends on... Oh shit, that's a lot of people. No, it's not. It's just a bunch. It depends on what you want a Necro to do in your squad. If you want full damage, Reaper's the way to go. If you want melee strips and corrupts, Reaper's also the way you want to go. if you want to have a class that, like, does ranged corrupts, but also has a couple really interesting applications as like a hybrid support. Like, Scourge is not a support class. Scourge is not even a hybrid support class, but Sandflare is really strong on Engage. Sand Cascade is really strong on Engage. Sandstorm Shroud is just kind of good to use all the time because it pulses protection. Scourge can actually do a lot to mitigate incoming damage and get people through spikes. And because most of its skills hit at like 900, it's also a lot more flexible in terms of like a K&T example, since I don't run with FTL that much. If we are outnumbered by like 15 to 20 and we need to crack a larger group, we play Scourge. If we're even numbers, we play Reaper, except for tonight because I'm testing stuff. And that's because when you're up against a larger group, sometimes you simply can't get into melee to make take full advantage of what Reaper's kit does, to do all the stuff that Reaper wants to do. And so running Scourge is a way that you can still apply corrupts, you can still apply damage. A little worse than Reaper does, but you have the flexibility of being able to do it from like 900. So it's not really, it's not like a better or worse thing, it's just kind of a, what do you want that slot in your comp to do kind of thing. And it's also what kind of commander are you running with kind of thing. Like, if your commander gets into melee constantly, Reaper's going to be strong in almost all cases. If your commander is more ranged focused, like really ranged focused, Scourge is going to be your better option. If your commander makes use of a lot of pulls, Greatsword is going to be your better option, and probably Scourge Greatsword is going to be your better option, because you can Shroud at 900, you can strip off of Nefarious Favor, and then you can hit them with a Greatsword 5, and you can yank them all after you take their boons off. You have a lot of flexibility. It can fulfill a lot of different things in a squad for what you actually want to do with the profession, which makes it neat to use. Where are the bad men? We got bad men. That's big bad men. It's Punk. Okay, we found another group to fight. Let's see if Punk wants to fight us. I'll just be leaving. That's such a long tail. I think now that the fights with DI are over, people are not really paying close attention anymore. I'm gonna need to pull people into this because they're so far back. There's the down stack. I'll just breach here too. I'm gonna leave people back here. And then when we come back on this down stack, we're gonna collect all the hand resers. It's gonna be like, oh, they pulled off. We did not pull off. We were just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Bomb is tagging down. If you were wondering. TUI bomb in team chat, please. Punk will probably not fight us that many more times. We'll see. Get off your Warclaw. You won't. What, are you scared? Okay, fine. Flamethrower NG. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't check for stab. I saw an enemy. I pressed Greatsword 5. Alright, Punk outside again. What Punk needs to do here is they need to not give us a choke like that tunnel, which is going to make this whole tower really difficult for them, because choke, choke, choke. Wells, pull them into our wells, collect that down stack, put all the shades here, roll the explosion, pop that, kill this, kill this. Open field where they can make better use of their numbers, they're going to have a better shot here, but pushing up into a choke against a focused bomb and then not dodging when we bomb, is not the pathway to success. Looks like they died on purpose. They just didn't dodge. I've seen the same thing happen with our groups before, where people are like, oh, we don't need to dodge against this group, and then they actually bomb you and you just die. It's really difficult to overstate how much of a difference dodging successfully makes in World versus World. The single most important skill. Forget anything about playing your class well. If you can't dodge, you could be the best button presser on the planet, and it's not going to matter. You're just going to fall over anytime you have to fight a group that has an organized spike. Why is he mad at us if it's Bully sending him bags? Like, yeah, a synchronized bomb is absolutely devastating. Like, I like World versus World because it has a lot of nuance. Every fight is different. You always kind of have to think on your feet and, you know, figure out what the group in front of you is planning. But that said, there's definitely a rock, paper, scissors element to World versus World, which is like damage. Dodging beats damage. And damage beats not dodging. It's like rock, paper, scissors if there was only rock and paper, I guess. You know what I'm trying to say? You understand? Like all the what I'm trying to say is all the nuance kind of just like goes out the window if you can't dodge. And if your enemy has a focus bomb. If those two things are true, it really doesn't matter what else you do. Alright, we have gotten everyone in except 3. Later, Overlord. Overlord's going to bed. I have played Scourge a lot. I'm going to go Reaper. Played Scourge a lot. Let's play Reaper tonight as well. Need to re-personal target my commander. There we go. RI 40 seconds? That's a while. You just grab my nodes quick. My inventory is hell. Maybe we can process this. Maybe we got a key? Hold on. Let's clean our inventory out a bit so we can gamble. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, I guess. Go away. Go away. Violini, thanks for the follow. What server are you on, Violin? You've been in here talking like you know World versus World tonight. Your SBI? Alright, we'll see each other around. I don't have a ton of time to catch Asher's raids, but I pop in there like once every other week. We might cross paths. Probably not going to cross paths for this relink, because I think SBI is going to be perma T4 and we're going to be perma T1, but... Yum, 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 yum. Which one do we need out of this? What are you? You're not anything. Isn't it guild that plays the same time as you? What hours do you play? Because my default answer for people who play weird hours is like JQ and SOS, because they've got a pretty big OCX and C population, but if you play like weird hours, I don't know if there's a lot of help. Also, my Eagle Eye weapon chest. I need you. Alright, that's inventory like mostly tidied except for salvage. Let's take a look at what we got in this chest. No rare. I don't care about whatever this is. Utility primer's not bad. Next time we see a Decade Enhancement Station, we can pop that. Now, I would like to get all these rares out of my inventory, please. Unid. Here they are. Get rid of all these.
Valuable.
During Oceanic, I would check out SOS or JQ. Those are the first two things I think of. What server is, what server's Tofu on these days? I should talk to Isaac. Is Isaac here? There's a lot of people here. Maybe Isaac's here? Isaac's not here. I'll follow up with him later. Tofu is the only... I don't know a lot of Sea Guilds, but Tofu's the one Sea Guild that I know that I really like. They would be someone to check out. The only problem is I don't know what server they're on offhand. I'd have to go and talk to him about that. Let's get out of here. I also think that the OCX activity on FA is not terrible. Like, QI runs a lot of OCX hours, but FA is perennially very high to full, so I don't know that I'd like really spend your money on that transfer. Also, what server is Dog on? Doesn't Dog run like early NA/OCX kind of hours? Is Dog SBI? Are they kining? I should know these things. Dog is very early NA. Did they line up with you, or was it not quite those hours? Commander ran at that time left. Dog, gotcha. Yeah, I heard that they were having some drama issues. When does Doc run? I've seen a lot of Doc tagging up. Hold on, I'm snooping on Discords because we're not at the, we haven't arrived at the fight yet. Where are you, Doc? When do you tag and tell people that you're raiding? Announcements? That's not it. World v World announcements? That's it. $7 to $9 every week? That's not going to be it. Yeah, they're not what you're looking for. The other person I could talk to is Ara, but Ara's not around right now. Ara is, oh yeah, I'm Reaper now. I can't self-Condi cleanse. I was so ready to Shroud 2 my conditions away. Actually, is Ara on? Hang on. Ara. Nope. Kara's on. Ara's not, though. Convert these. This isn't even ours, is it? No. What Bully's trying to say is that DI, CO, and SF are all the same guild when it's convenient for the argument. So, like, did CO dodge Bully on Monday? Yeah. Did Bully fight SF on Monday? Yeah. Did Bully farm SF? Yeah. So by the transitive property, Bully also farmed CO on Monday, which is why he's talking shit about him. It's very obvious when you understand the internal logic. But that's only when it's convenient for the argument. If it's not convenient for the argument, like if Bully was losing to CO or Bully was losing to SF, those are different guilds. Different guilds for sure. What do you need help with, Bully? It sounds like you're talking a great game right now. For people in the FA SOS third server matchup, whoever this is, GOM, there's going to be an extreme grudge match on Thursday for hella content. Looks like Tofu's on AR. Talk to him, make sure that's still true, but Isaac's a quality guy. I vouch for Isaac. AR should be a pretty cheap server to get to these days as well. But, like, make sure that his raid times line up with yours. Like, where are his last pings? Where's the Tofu icon? Here it is. Isaac tagged 9 a.m. Eastern on September 1st, 8:16 a.m. Eastern on the 2nd, 1:32 a.m. on the 3rd, 3:50 a.m. on the 3rd, 8:24 a.m. on the 3rd, 5:06 a.m. yesterday. Those are all Eastern times. So, if that sounds like when you're playing, that might be a good fit. Also, when you talk to him about joining, make sure you use my creator code ChefPlaysGames for 50% off your guild application fee. And tell him I said hi. What's happening Thursday on GOM? I don't know what's happening Thursday on GOM for you, but Bully and Rawl have been talking shit basically since we finished fighting CO. And it sounds like there's going to be the Grudge rematch to end all Grudge rematches tomorrow when Bully tags up. Because it's the last time we're going to see them for the week. So it sounds like Thursday will be a fun night to be online. No matter what server you're on. Because there's going to be hella groups running around just going at each other. He's somehow gotten Rawl mad at us, despite the fact that Bully wasn't even on map for any of these fights. Like, Rawl is mad at K&T now for shit that Bully's saying in whispers. I don't fully understand it. But it's all good. If it leads to just incredible fights tomorrow, where we absolutely have to fight people because, like, our honor's on the line, then it's all good. There's a guild application fee? No, it's a joke. I was just kidding. I don't actually have a creator code. Yeah. Anytime IDU talks about how, like, Stroke Force is not a real guild and Strike Force is, just remind him that Stroke Force outlived Strike Force as a guild. Map capacity is the other one we're hanging on to, yeah. I should get back into the fake guild names one of these days. It was one of our first fake tags. I think Prescribed was the first one. When RxCBO was still fighting, and then it was Stroke Force, and then it was Map Capacity, and then there were one or two more. And then most guilds died, so we kinda had to stop doing fake tags at all. We could get back to it, though. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, there was a Commander Camp interview where Indo noted that guilds that fake tag are toxic to the community, so we stopped out of respect to Indo and Commander Camp. Yeah. So I've been thinking about what we could fake tag for CO. The guild is Celestial Omen, right? I'll find out and I'll put some brain cycles on it. We'll come up with a good CO fake tag for next time we fight. Thanks for tag. Ruthless is done because we had extreme fights for 2 hours, so he's pretty burned out. Here's schedule. Tomorrow, I might stream. In fact, I almost will certainly stream Hate Fighting CO. I think it'll be very interesting. Friday, I'm commanding 10 p.m. And then this weekend, depending. Well, no, this weekend actually is just like my parents are out. There's not going to be anything going on this weekend. But given how much fun this matchup has been this week, I'm gonna tag. I'm not gonna tag. I'm gonna play and stream Thursday, and then I am commanding on Friday. So I will catch you guys around for that if you want to join. For people who are new, since we caught a couple raids and a couple people who haven't really been here before, there is a VODs channel if you want to catch up on any of the stuff that we've done in the past. Everything that I do on Twitch makes it onto the VOD archive, usually with about a 1 week delay. And then there's also the Discord if you want the most reliable way to get pings. In real life, in Meatspace, I am a PhD student. My streaming schedule is very dependent on whether I have conference deadlines coming up, how my dissertation progress is going, and what my workload is like week to week. So there's not really anything that's super established. But the entire Discord is like, you opt in. Every ping is controlled by a role, and if you don't want pings from stuff you don't care about, you just don't select that role. I've tried to keep it as minimal as possible, so it's just very information focused. If you're around tomorrow and you want to catch some more of these fights, I'll see you around on Thursday. If you want to see me command, I'll see you around on Friday. There's also going to be a Relic video coming out at some point the next 24 hours over on the main YouTube channel that I'm pretty excited about. I'm going to finish up the last editing on that tomorrow, probably, and kick that out the door. So I'll catch you guys around at all those other various sources of media, and until then, enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.